Hello viewers, welcome to Lucy Brown's Left Wing Kitchen, where we are going to cook some foreign food. We're going to cook a haggis from Scotland. What is haggis? Technically it's a pudding, I think, and it's made with the offal of sheep, lungs, liver, heart. I think that's called pluck, and it's inside a skin. So it's not a sausage, but it is sort of sausage-like. There are several ways of cooking it. We're going to effectively steam it in the oven in water, and we're going to have it with neeps and tatties, which is mashed potato and mashed swede with a bit of salt and pepper and some butter and all the normal things that you do with mash. And then we're going to serve it with a whisky sauce. This is all very traditional and Scottish, and they have it on Burns Night. There is even a Robbie Burns poem about the haggis where he talks about its saltsy face and its glistening entrails and proclaims it the great chieftain of the puddin race. So, Lucy Brown, I'm going to recruit you to help me with this because basically I'm your boss and I can't be asked. So, would you like to be on some peeling duties?
Okay, I'm very bad at peeling though.
How can you be bad at peeling?
A bit incompetent at it.
Well, pull yourself together. Do you have some tin foil?
I do, it's in the drawer on your right.
Is it in a... Have you got a clever dispenser thing? Oh, it's actually in a box.
In the box that says kitchen foil.
Yeah, but normally you have things in a... You know. The way you cook this, if you're doing the oven method, is you wrap it. You wrap the great chieftain of the puddin race in foil very tightly. The skin is permeable, and then you stand it in water roughly halfway up its side in a dish, and then you stick it in the oven for about hour and 15 minutes, thereabouts, until it's piping hot all the way through. And talking of piping, Mike Fernie, who is actually a Scotsman and can actually play the pipes, will be arriving later on to pipe the haggis in. What else do we need to tell anybody?
I think this is commonly referred to as one of the most disgusting foods in the UK because of
whom?
Google, because of what's in it.
The innards of a sheep.
Yes.
But this is ethical because if you're going to eat the animal, you should eat the whole thing. And the whole thing includes its innards. I suppose something, well, it's not really similar, but a related English thing would be faggots, which is made with, I think, bits of lung as well, isn't it? And maybe some bits of brain. Probably peasant food, but peasant food is always the best. I think as we're merely sampling this, it's not a massive haggis. You can probably do, that's probably enough. No, do 3. And probably about half of that. These will have to be parboiled. I've never cooked a swede. Ever. I've eaten lots. I've eaten lots of neeps in Scotland, in fact, but I would suspect, judging by the weight and the firmness of this, the parboiling of the swede would take longer than the potato. What do you think?
I've never made it either, but I make that same assumption.
Okay. So that simply goes in there. This isn't really cooking, this is really heating up, obviously. You can, I'm sure, he says with his back to the audience, make a haggis from scratch if you're good at butchery. Offal. It's also, as well as the sheep's innards in it, it has, I think, oatmeal and a few herbs and spices, probably salt and pepper, that sort of thing. How long does this one go in for? 75 minutes. That's 1 hour and 15 in decimal. There, the haggis is cooking.
I can't cut that.
You can't cut that. What are you trying? Aren't you going to peel it?
I thought I'd cut a lump off and peel that bit so we won't use the whole thing.
Yeah?
Maybe a bit more.
can you please, next time you come over to my house, bring your kitchen kit with you and I'll sharpen it like that. That is appalling. Because I've seen sharper combs than that. A bit more?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Okay, peel away. There's not much else to do for now. We're going to make a whiskey sauce, which involves a knob of butter, some whiskey, obviously, some stock, some double cream, a bit of mustard.
Should have peeled it first.
Aren't you going to peel it? So we're going to parboil those. Got plenty of time because we've got an hour. Ooh, what's the time? So right, it's going to be ready at 5 o'clock. Just some time for an early supper. We can probably now say, come back later, viewers, when I will have beaten Lucy up slightly. Welcome back to Lucy's kitchen, where we're making a haggis with tatties and neeps. I'm just having a McSpresso to keep my energy levels up. We can, Lucy Brown, boil the swede and the potatoes, ready for mashing, and I shall mentally prepare myself to make the whiskey sauce, which I've only done once in my life, but I think I can remember how to do it. I will need, so that we don't have a comment section rammed with complaints, a Teflon-friendly stirring thing. Not a metal implement in a non-stick pan. So have you got a placky one, or yes? Have you got a something that's a bit more whiskey-like? No, I don't mean whiskey. I mean like a whisk. Yes, but that's metal. You got one of those, but I've never seen one of those in plastic. One of those. Yes. What's that made from?
Silicon, maybe?
Woo. The reason I'm asking you to take charge of the mashed veg is because I want you to get out your special electric masher. See, I want to say that's really lazy-assed, but in actual fact it's brilliant because it's very quick and it's done an excellent job on that. Well done. What's it called? I'm going to make a note of it. It's called a masher. Should we have a go at the sauce?
Go on.
Do you want to help with the sauce?
I'm happy to let you do it.
Or you can prepare a knob of butter. A knob of butter about the size of a piece of cheese.
Oh, I don't know that one, I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe that's from O'Cook. Sorry, it's not from the Baguette Banker. Okay, we need a knob of butter, then we need some whisky. So you melt the butter in the pan, you add the whiskey, and then you're supposed to flambe it because that takes away the bitterness of the whiskey. I'm not really sure why you'd want to take the bitterness away. That's part of the appeal of whiskey. But anyway, there's a bit too much. Okay, just about...
I don't eat
15%.
cheese, so I struggle to know what a knob of cheese should look like.
You know, there's no such thing as a knob of cheese. It's a piece of cheese. A bit more. Thank you very much. How do I make... Oh, look, I can do it. Okay, so we melt that butter. We're also going to need the stock, the double cream. Do you have double cream? And some Dijon mustard. That one?
Yep, has he got enough in him?
Might be enough, let's see. You can always add more, you can always add a bit of water. Where's that thing gone? There it is. I am going to get one of those. They're boiling quite vigorously. Do you want to turn them down a bit?
Might be worth turning them to 8.
Wixie. Do you have a fire blanket ready? Or an extinguisher?
I've got a wet tea towel.
Okay, just in case.
How are you going to flambe it on a convection hob?
I'm just going to light it with the lighter that I have ready in my pocket. Yes?
Okay.
That's how I did it last time, and it seemed to work. Whisky. It's usually like a few tablespoons. Let's just... a bit more maybe. It gets slightly warm.
Nicely done.
Still going. Right. Ooh, that might have been a bit too much. Scottish people watching this, if indeed there are any, are going to be rushing to the comment section to say that's not how I do it, the new whatever. But honestly, I did it like this before and it tasted nice, and I gave it to a Scottish friend of mine and she said it was delicious. And I don't think she was being polite, because normally she's quite rude about me. Have you got a little jug we can put this in for appearances?
Yep.
Put that. Can you warm that up? Teaspoon. That one. Is it dry?
Yes.
Ish. A little bit of, I don't know, not too much. Maybe that much. You might as well put some plates in as well, loose. Loose? About 8 minutes to go. Plates are in.
Yep.
Jug is in.
Yep.
Haggis is in.
Mm-hmm.
Veg are parboiling. Salt and pepper is at the ready. Have you got your electric masher ready?
I can prepare it.
Oh, those are still rock hard.
Has turned way more yellow as it's cooked.
Yeah, it has, isn't it? I'm going to keep that on a gentle heat. It will reduce very slightly, but it's not far off. Looks a bit paler than the last one I made. The last one was much more yellow, but that's because I think I used chicken stock, because that's what I had. Would you like to taste the whiskey sauce with a spoon, Lucy? See if you think it's nice.
Okay. I've never had it, so I don't know whether I can decide whether it's right or not.
Well, it should taste sort of creamy and whiskey.
Oh, it's very thin.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be
I have
like
no idea.
cheesy sauce. It should be, that might be a bit too thin, so I'm trying to thicken it up, but without boiling it.
Why don't you want to boil it?
Because I'm worried that I will destroy it.
Creamy whiskey, stocky.
Nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Quite nice.
Quite nice.
Well, it's a little bit longer. I think viewers, because no cooking show ever really shows cooking in real time, because that would be extremely boring and the programs would last for hours and hours. This one just feels like it lasts for hours and hours. So I think we're going to cut there, viewers, for 5 minutes or so, even less, and then we'll come back for the mashing, the plating up, and the serving, and the piping. We interrupt this video, viewers, to bring you a message from our sponsor, which is, of course, James Gin. Here it comes now, accompanied by Richard Strauss's Also Sprach Zarathustra. Click on the QR code, scan the QR code, the link is in the description. And now, back to the video.
Should I do the potatoes?
You can do the potatoes. You can do so you need a bit more butter, some salt and a pepper. You know how to do this.
I don't know what to do with the turnips or the swede or whatever it is.
So exactly the same as potato, you just mash them up with some pepper. Bit of butter. You can even put a bit more mustard in the potato if you wanted to be a bit,
crazy.
A bit sophisticated. What was that? What does that mean? Confidence. Do you have, I'm sure you do because we've used them before, one of those heat-proof, bendy script, what am I trying to say, spatula? Yes, one of those, thank you, because there's some quite nice crunchy bits around the edge.
Did you salt the potatoes?
No, you were in charge of the potatoes.
Swede ready?
Yep.
Did you drain him already?
No, it's just gone a bit low. I think you're supposed to put quite a bit of pepper in there. In the swede. It's the...
Might be an issue.
However we do this, people are going to say, oh, you've done that wrong, your knife's not sharp, and you've used a metal thing, and you've put that on a plastic thing, and not rinsed off your fingernails, and you haven't rinsed out your masher. And
do you mind the contamination of the mash?
I sort of do. Would you like to, as I've experienced it before, would you like to do the slicing open of the haggis and... That's far too much butter. It's got to taste sort of slightly gritty and rustic. Would you like to slice open the haggis and reveal its glistening entrails?
Okay.
You'll need a sharp knife, which is going to make it difficult.
Is that a sharp knife I can use?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to finish up with the turnips then? Are they turnips or swede?
Swede.
It's changed colour completely.
Yes. It's called a masher. Did you put pepper in?
Not yet. How does this work?
Unwrap it.
Oh, he's ready to burst.
Ooh. I think we were a bit stingy with the neeps.
He's very shiny. I can see my face in the haggis.
Well, that's maybe the salty face that Robbie Burns was on about. It was actually yours.
Look how shiny it is.
Yeah. Bang!
So what's meant to happen?
You slice it open, then you scoop it out and put it on the plate. Serve up a dollop each of these.
Is it going to like explode when I cut into it?
Don't think so. Let's find out.
So you want like a slice, or is it like
You know, sort of cut it lengthways and spill its guts. You're going to have to stick the point in because your knife is like a shovel. BAM!
You do it.
There you go.
I'm so happy I didn't do that.
There's its glistening end. Yow! Right, I'll get the plate. You get a spoon, scoop that out.
So as a reminder, it's sheep heart.
Heart, if it's done properly, it's heart, lungs, and liver, I think, and they're called. It's got a name. I remembered it earlier on. Now I've forgotten it again. It's called sheep's
Entrails.
No, it's called. There's a sort of a Scottish word for it. It's called sheep's clarts or sheep's pluck. That's it. Are these allowed to go on here? No.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
We're being optimistic here with loads of plates.
Well, I thought everybody would like to try some.
Yeah.
But if anything, it's not enough plates. Unless you assume that camera doesn't eat. I mean, it's not my experience of TV. They normally eat everything.
Okay, so that's the haggis, and then the potato. Okay, and then, oh, you're right, it's not very many. You didn't do a very good job of mashing these.
Well, I used your masher. Who would like the whisky sauce? Everybody?
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
I presume you put it on the haggis. Right, Mike, pipe in the haggis, please, sir. That'll do, thank you.
I'll let you try it first. Chef's honours.
So I'm going to have a little bit of everything. Bit of tatty, bit of neep, bit of haggis, bit of wixy sauce. It's great. It's sort of peasant food, but it's good peasant food. Tuck in, try it. I would say that's quite a gentle haggis compared with some I've had.
No more forks. I like the taste of haggis, but it makes me feel slightly sick eating it, knowing what's in it.
Because
it's all the gross parts.
as opposed to, say, the animal's leg or its arse.
Yeah.
Those are okay, they're not gross.
I don't know why. I'll stop admitting stuff to you soon.
Eve, step in.
That's really nice.
This is nice, isn't it?
Best thing you've made in here, I think.
Can I bother you for a spoon? Thank you.
It's good, you can eat it with a fork or a spoon.
You can eat it with pretty much anything.
All right, that's not
The great thing about haggis, I think, is that although you think, yes, it's made with offal and it's got oatmeal in it and so on, it sounds like it should be strong and quite rough, but it isn't. It's actually quite smooth, and the flavour is quite subtle, I think.
That's really tasty.
It's not as strong and visceral as, say, a black pudding, is it? It's gentler than that.
I think for one of the UK's most disgusting foods, it's pretty damn nice.
That's not your view? UK's most disgusting foods.
No.
Google's.
That's it.
Google's.
Is that what Google says? Mind you, Google's sort of American, isn't it?
Call to actions?
Visit Scotland. Leave after supper.